Once the tinnitus sets in, then it's usually not long after that that the ringing in the ears becomes voices in the head.
Today we're going to talk about mental health. The World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Good mental health is a lot more than not being sick.
Lookoutfa Charlie.
This is not normal.
Alright, I'm gonna drive and talk. Last week, the Thursday before last, Friday morning technically, I put a video together called Why? Why are they doing this? In that video, I mentioned that the whole mental health narrative is bullshit. And I said in that video that I had a conversation with my dad via text, and I asked him if people in the past, if it was a common belief that people just lost it. And it wasn't. And I mentioned this in the video. I went through the whole conversation. And as I was mastering the video, I thought about taking that out twice. And then, towards the end, I was just like, you know what? I'm leaving it. It should be there. So that came out technically Friday morning. By Friday night, just a little over 12 hours after that, my dad was dead. Very interesting coincidence, because I don't mention family members or any of that often at all. My dad was healthy. I had just seen him. I just borrowed a tool from him. He wasn't sick with anything. And yeah, that happened. I had texted him later on Friday, and he didn't text me back, which is unusual. So I called, and he didn't answer, which is really unusual. So I drove over there and found him. So I'm not going to be releasing any videos for a little while, at least a few weeks or a month, because I'm up past my eyeballs. It's insane. But I will be back, and that's the point. I will be back. There is 50 years worth of stuff in that house. I didn't live there for 50 years. I'm not 50 years old. He did. And he's a paperwork keeper. He's an everything keeper. I was completely and totally under the impression from discussions that we had years ago that he had already made arrangements for himself. And I thought it was really morbid, and I didn't want to talk about it. And I remember that. I was a lot younger. I couldn't find anything. So all of this has been out of pocket, and it is insanely expensive. And not only that, but I have to carefully go through this house, and I have to juggle that and juggle family stuff, which is absolutely insane. The way my dad kept stuff, it's almost an impossible job for one person to carefully go through 50 years worth of archives and whatnot. It's really messed up. Doing what I do, it's almost been like taking a vow of poverty over the years, because there's not a whole lot of money in talking about things that people don't want to talk about and don't want talked about. This is a large bump in the road. Lots of work, and it's going to be double the bills, so I'm going to be completely and totally overwhelmed. And I don't usually bring this up, but my donation links are down below, and if you could help out, that would be awesome. And the sooner I can get all this done, the sooner I can get back to doing what I do. Thanks for listening. That's it for now. Look out for Charlie.